Yo, what's up guys? My name is MJ, and today I'm going to be going over the top 10 most rare cars in all of Forza Horizon 5, so subscribe and let's get right into it. So if you guys have seen any of my videos in the past, you would know that I've been trying to complete the entire car collection in Forza Horizon 5 for like literally years now. And I'm all the way up to 830 out of the 899 cars in the entire game, 58 of which are the paid DLC cars that you have to spend actual money on, like this car right here. And obviously, I'm not going to include that on the rarest cars list because it's not that rare, you just spend actual money to get it, which means that I'm missing 11 cars in the entire car collection that aren't the paid DLC cars. And I've been auction house sniping literally every single extremely rare car that's auction house snipeable for literally years. I've made so many videos auction house sniping the rarest cars in the game. And now I'm down to the final 11 cars. So this is the current list of the top 10, or I guess it's the top 11 rarest cars in the entire game. So yeah, up first is going to be the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione. Let's head over to the auction house and show you guys how there's going to be none of them. Yeah. But the next car, we go down here, it's actually the AMC Javelin AMX, such like an underrated niche car that like no one really knows about, but no, this car is extremely rare. No one really knows about it. So AMC Javelin, there's gonna be none. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time this car was out in the festival playlist, because obviously that's how cars become rare in this game. Forza releases their new cars in the festival playlist. You have to do a bunch of challenges to unlock them. And then they don't re-release in the festival playlist. They might not even re-release at all for the rest of the game's history. And I think that's the case for the AMC Javelin and the Alfa Romeo 8C. They both came out in the festival playlist like once or twice years ago, and they haven't come out since, and that's why they're extremely rare. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need all the homies in my Discord server to help me out getting these last 11 super rare cars. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to auction house snipe these. Because I've been doing that in my recent auction house sniping videos, literally just asking the homies in the Discord server if they have any duplicate super rare cars that I don't have, and if they're willing to give it to me for like 50 million credits. I always be overpaying them. Yeah, up next I have literally every single Extreme E except for the number 44, and I was actually able to get someone in my Discord server who had a number 44 to put it up for me, but literally another member of my Discord server sniped it before I could. So yeah, we still don't have the number 44, but let's see if I can just go auction house snipe one right now. That would be insane. There's like actually no chance I get this, but yeah, that's so rare. If it wasn't for the members of my Discord server, I would not have the 125, the 6, the 58, the 5, and the 55. Those are all extremely rare as well. But it just so happens that the only one I wasn't able to auction house snipe from one of my Discord server members is the 44, so that's the rarest one for me. Alright, the next car on this list is going to be the Hoonigan Gymkhana 9 Ford Focus RS RX. The Gymkhana 10 Ford Focus is extremely common, but the Gymkhana 9 is extremely rare. Let's go check it out. It is the Hoonigan Focus, this one right here. Yeah, but yeah, that's the Hoonigan Focus. Oh, and up next is the 2020 Lincoln Co. number 100 Cyan Racing 03. This one is super rare. I mean, they're all super rare, but let's see, can we find one? No, I mean, typical. I'm not expecting to find literally any of these in today's video. I'm just gonna auction house snipe while I'm yapping about these rare cars. But yeah, this is another like super obscure, super random niche car that ended up coming out in the festival playlist once or twice and never again. Yeah, extremely rare car. We're not gonna find one today. Let's move on. Oh, and the next one is the MG 2021 MG6 XPower, not the numbered one. The number 20 MG6 XPower was extremely rare, but then it came out in the Backstage Pass, so it's not rare anymore. But the normal non-numbered MG6 XPower from 2021, that is super rare. MG6 XPower, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, once again, just another really obscure niche car that ended up coming out in the festival playlist once or twice and never again. But like some cars that are super niche and came out in the festival playlist a really long time ago are actually kind of popular, like the SVJ. So those are actually pretty common just because they're really popular, even though they came out only once or twice in the festival playlist. But if you get a really obscure car like the MG6 XPower, like literally no one knows what this car is. I had no idea what this car is. I don't think we even get MGs in the United States. So yeah, if you get a really obscure car and it only comes out once or twice, those are the really, really rare ones, like the MG6 XPower. Oh my god, but next is the Morris Traveler and the Mini Traveler. Both of these Morris Travelers, these might genuinely be the two rarest cars in the entire game. These cars are so hard to find. I think this is my only car company where there's two cars that I don't own in the collection. I mean, like, once again, really, really random car, and it just so happens that it only came out in the festival playlist like once. So like literally no one knows about these cars, but they're so rare. These cars are so rare. Literally, probably the 2 rarest cars in the game. Oh, and up next is the Plymouth 1958 Fury. The 1964 Belvedere is also extremely rare, but I was able to get someone in my Discord server to give me one of those in the auction house, so we do have one of those. And I was still never able to ever see a single Plymouth Fury in the auction house, but let's see if we can find one now. We're not going to be able to, but I might as well check. Plymouth Fury, here it is. Yep. Plymouth also used to be a brand where I had more than one rare car that I didn't own in the brand. That wasn't a sentence, was it? You know what I'm trying to say, though. We did end up getting the Belvedere, so now we only have the Fury to go, but this car's so rare, bruh. It's gonna take me so long to get one of those if I don't just get someone from my Discord server to give me one. But up next is the Polaris 2021 RZR Pro XP Ultimate. Very long name. I think it's just like a dune buggy type of car, but yeah, it's the RZR Pro. This thing's so rare, bruh. But up next, the only Pontiac that I don't have. Most of these Pontiacs are actually pretty rare, but the rarest one is the 1968 Firebird. I'm pretty sure I actually auction house sniped all of these Pontiacs, and the 68 Firebird is the only one I wasn't able to find in the auction house. I'm pretty sure I didn't get given any of those from any Discord server members, but yeah, the Firebird is definitely the rarest Pontiac. But I don't even know why I'm trying to auction house snipe one right now. Like, it's almost a waste of time because there's just like pretty much no way you're gonna get it. Unless you're sitting here for like literally hours. But yeah, moving on. Oh, the 2010 Clio RS is extremely rare. The 2016 also used to be extremely rare, but that one came out in the backstage pass not that long ago, so now only the 2010 Clio RS is the extremely rare Renault Clio 2010. Yeah, there's none. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of other pretty rare Renaults, but we got those a while ago, so the 2010 Clio is the only one that's still extremely rare. And it's extremely rare. And then the number 11 car, the last car in my car collection that I don't have that isn't a paid for DLC car, is a 1990 Subaru Legacy RS. Bro, this one is so random. I feel like if I was able to auction house snipe any of the cars on this list, I feel like the Legacy RS would be the one I could do it on. Like, I don't know. I feel like I never hear anything about the Legacy RS in Forza Horizon 5. Like, no one knows about this car, bro. No one uses this. That's probably why it's so rare, and I've never been able to find one in the auction house ever. But yeah, those were the 11 rarest cars in all of Forza Horizon 5. So let me know if you have any of these 11 cars in the comments down below. Subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.